It's time, it's time, it's time. Today is August the 16th, 2025, and it is 8:20 a.m. The world is yours. The world is yours. The world is yours. The infamous quote from the classic, the masterpiece, the legendary movie Scarface. Classic 80s movie. Now, unless you 100% live under a rock, you've heard that quote before. And my question to you is, what does that quote mean to you? I'm going to be breaking down what that quote means to me and how I'm going to apply that quote in my life right now. Now, as far as my own personal definition for it, I look at it from the perspective of there's nothing that you can't do as long as you set your mind to it, as long as you never give up. And the most important thing that this quote represents is ambition. And my personal definition of ambition is the hunger for success, the hunger for success, the hunger for success, and continuing to evolve within success. Okay? You should always be striving for better. You should always be doing more. Because life is only but a season. Okay? And within life being only a season, you have to take life as it comes. You have to take it one day at a time. You have to be smart. You have to be strategic. You have to be tactical. You have to align yourself with the right people. You have to network. Okay? You have to take advantage of every opportunity because every opportunity is an opportunity. And you only want to, as I would say, live a fishbowl lifestyle, which means that your circle is very small and you make up most of your circle. Okay? I consider myself a lone wolf. I consider myself introverted. The best person that I can spend time with is myself. Okay? The best person that I can trust is myself. Not saying that I don't have different trust levels with people. Okay? Because you can only trust people to be human. Because as long as somebody is capable of turning on you, they can turn on you. So my whole thing is the world being yours represents the world being your life that you built for yourself, brick by brick, you know? So, in a nutshell, this is what it is. This is my brief breakdown of the world is yours. It represents that there's nothing that you can't do. And it represents the life that you built for yourself from the ground up. Okay? This building that I'm leaning up against right now, there was a time when this building wasn't here. And it started with that first brick. Okay? Make sure y'all check out that video I did on brick by brick. Okay? In my early first year of YouTube. Go through the archives. Okay? And the most important thing about the world being yours and building, which means to me, building a life for yourself, you have to understand that the more successful that you get in life, the more haters you're going to get. And that comes with the territory. You're not going to really have, my personal opinion, a lot of people that's going to support you. The people that support you is going to probably be very, very small. And some of them are going to be people that have an alternative motive. Okay? So I'm warning you now, as you climb the ladder of success, okay, as you become more and more successful, you're going to have haters. And that's a good thing. Because in life, you need both. You need supporters and you need haters. And this is one thing that used to be very big in society is the power of networking. My definition of networking is being around like-minded people. People that think like you, people that share the same interests as you. And I would take it a step further, people who are more successful than you. Because iron sharpens iron and steel sharpens steel. It's always best to learn from someone that's more successful than you so you can catch up to them, okay, and then move on to somebody else. Networking is very, very, very important when building your world, when building your life, because you don't get nowhere alone. If you want to be successful, why make all these mistakes when you could just go to the source? Why? If you have an opportunity to take a seminar, if you have the opportunity to go to a conference, if you have an opportunity to go to a convention where you can learn gems from somebody who is a master, an expert, that's successful in the field that you want to be successful in, why not pay the money? Why not travel? Because in the words of Aristotle Verner Jr., when you pay attention. Shout out to you. Okay? Networking is very important when it comes to building your world, which is your life. As you live by, in a positive way, the quote, "The world is yours," from the 1980s Scarface movie. Okay? And people that don't think like you, people that are not going in the same direction as you got two choices. I got two choices. I can keep them at a distance, and if they continue to pretty much be of a detriment to me, I gotta cut them off. First, I'm gonna keep them at a distance. Then I'm gonna cut them off. And that's something that you have to do as well. And that's it. It's that simple. This is my breakdown of the infamous quote, "The world is yours," from the 1980 movie called Scarface. The legendary actor Al Pacino plays Tony Montana, okay, in this classic movie. And I'm sure everybody has Watch this movie at some point, at least one time. And if you haven't, after this video, check it out. You won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed. Okay? And the one thing I can say about the character of Tony Montana, was that he did it his way. He couldn't be controlled. One of my biggest criticisms of him was he didn't play it stealthily. He was too hot-headed. He was too much of an open book. He was a renegade. He could go off at any time. I would say he was average smart. He didn't have above average intelligence, but he knew how to move. You get what I'm saying? He knew how to align himself with the right people. Okay? And he was confident in himself. Okay? And the most important thing that I learned from Tony Montana, Al Pacino's character, was that he was 1,000% ambitious and nothing was going to stop him. You know? He was willing to push it to the limit. You know? Even to the point where he was willing to cross people, which I do not. But in a nutshell, he did it his way. And when it was all said and done, he went out like a man. He went out fighting. Okay? So I hope that you enjoy my breakdown of the world is yours quote. And get out there and exercise this quote in your own way, in a positive way. Build the life that you want. Build your world. Develop a fishbowl lifestyle where most of that bowl is you and only a couple people that you can trust. Okay? Because the more people you have around you, the more that they can take from you, the more that they can drain you of your energy, the more envious that they can be of you, the more jealous they can be of you. Okay? You're only going to have but maybe a few people in your life that's really going to support you. And you don't know that until their loyalty is tested, until you lose everything. Okay? Tony Montana had Manny. Okay? That was the one person that he could trust. Okay? So enjoy your day. Enjoy your week. The world is yours. The world is yours. The world is yours. Enjoy your weekend.